Hi, everybody. A while back, I was in a church Bible class setting, and we were discussing the parable of the sower. And I was struck by the fact that we have a tendency to look at the parable of the sower as very linear. What I mean by that is, we come to the point where we accomplish getting the rocks out of our heart, and we come to the point of accomplishing getting the weeds out of our heart. All the distractions that are dead, all the distractions that have life to them, they get plucked up, they get pulled out. The rocks are gone. It's just now we got fertile soil, and now we have finished. And the Lord was pointing out to me in this meeting that we don't have a finish line. The reason why we don't have a finish line is not because our work never ends. We don't have a finish line because it is finished. What human relationship do we have that we would be so audacious as to draw a finish line and say, now, when we reach here, we're done. We're complete. That's not a relationship. That's a contract. Are we trying to live out of a contract with God? The fact of the matter is, we are beneficiaries of a blood covenant between God the Father and God the Son that brought us into the Trinity. We live in their being. The Holy They, Father, Son, and Spirit. We live in them. There is no arrival. He's put us in Himself. So what do we do with the parable of the sower? Well, we just don't interpret it linearly. We recognize that we are in the process of unveiling of our true selves to expose our false selves. The false self fall away like the husk of the seed in the presence of good ground, good soil. The husk falls away and allows intimacy to take place between the sperma and the seed, the sperma and the soil, and the water and the sunlight. They all do their part and produce the harvest. First the blade, then the ear, after that the full corn in the ear. But when the harvest is ripe, we throw in the sickle and we reap. What are we reaping? Revelation of who we are. How do we get there? We allowed the Lord to seek and reveal and expose things in our hearts, and we said, you know what? That's not of God, and also that's not of us. We come to realization that things that aren't of God aren't of us either, because we're one with Him. So we embrace His God reality, which is the ultimate reality. We embrace God reality over our perceived reality, and we benefit from that. All right, we will see you soon. That was Musings with Ron.